Hello everyone, how's it going? So today, and probably for the final time, we're talking about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now this game was a massive failure, and this year we had a lot of failures. We had X-Defined, which is shutting down, didn't even last a year. We had Skull and Bones, also not a huge success, actually a massive failure. Prince of Persia, despite being very well received by fans and critics, was also a failure, a lot of Ubisoft games. And then there was also Concord, which is probably one of the biggest failures in video game history. But Suicide Squad is definitely up there. This game cost WB a lot of money, and they just tried to shill a live service game in the Batman Arkham universe with very basic looter shooter mechanics, and overall it was just a monumentally terrible game that basically it was just such a terrible game that not only crapped on the Batman Arkham games but also the DC characters like the Green Lantern, the Flash, Superman, but most importantly Kevin Conroy's Batman. I still haven't forgiven them what they did to him. It was such a horrible way. And then they had that really tasteless eulogy at the end where they're like, yeah, we shot Batman on a park bench with Harley Quinn, but you know, we're gonna put this eulogy into the game and it's all gonna be good. And then afterwards they had like a little loot box open up. It was a loot capsule, but it was just so shameless. Either way, this game was a massive failure, and just to put into context of how bad this game is, the last major character to release, this character, Lawless, just look at this. Yeah. And this game barely broke around 10,000 reviews on Steam just to hammer it in. And recently the game did see a surge in players, you can say that. And that's mostly because the game was on sale heavily. Like, you can get the deluxe edition, which included all the bonus content for like $5 on every retailer. So, you know, it was literally available everywhere for mostly no price. And yes, it was also available for free through Amazon Prime a while back, but I doubt anyone even bothered to redeem it. But either way, this game, yeah, not exactly great. And a lot of people were asking, why is WP continually sinking money into this project, seeing that it's a failure of a live service game? Well, the biggest argument is the fact that they promised the first 4 seasons of battle passes to anyone who purchased the deluxe edition. So if you purchase this, they had to deliver on this. It's like what happened with Redfall with Microsoft. Because they didn't deliver on the content, they had to issue refunds for everyone who purchased that content. They can't just say, whoops, sorry, that's it. You had to give refunds or you are opening yourself up for lawsuits. So that's the biggest argument here. And well, that actually is a pretty valid argument because Season 4, which delivers Deathstroke, is going to be the final season of this game. Now we can see here, Deathstroke actually looks pretty cool. Like, they kept this iconic design and everything. It's not like Lawless or Mrs. Freeze or the Jongler, where they basically have knockoff versions of more, you know, popular characters. But here, he actually looks like Deathstroke. Granted, it doesn't look like a great costume compared to the Arkham Knight one, but I think they're going to sell us this. Guarantee you they're going to sell us this because that's what they did with Joker. That's what they did with Mrs. Freeze. They sold us the Batman Arkham skins at a premium price. So I would bet money on that. I'll put $10 on it. So we're going to get an offline mode, and this is where the summary comes in. With Deathstroke joining the roster, the Suicide Squad's crusade against Brainiac is drawn to an end. With Season 4 will finish up with Episode 8, which is scheduled to release in January 2025, and that will serve as the last seasonal episode for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. While Season 4 Episode 8 will mark the final battle against Brainiac, all online features will continue to be available, so you'll still be able to enjoy co-op with friends, as well as all previous seasonal episodic content. You'll also have the option to play the game via the offline mode, which allows access to the main story campaign and all post-launch seasonal gameplay content without an internet connection. For more details, here it is, but I think that's a good move. Like, now it's going to be an offline mode, which is something that should have been in the game on day one. They're releasing all the post-launch content, so it'll all be offline mode. So that's good. And down here, we get a summary of Brainiac, yada, yada, yada. This is the new theme, which is the medieval theme of the game. This season will put in the feud back into feudal. What? Oh my god. As we take the fight to Brainiac in a medieval Elseworld? Why? Inspired by DC's Dark Knight of Steel comic series written by Tom Taylor with art by Yasmin Putri. But why the medieval theme? Like, am I, like, is that something linked to Deathstroke? Why did they have these whack themes? Like, every theme was always complimentary to the character that was releasing. Mrs. Freeze had the cold environment. Joker had all that party themes, and Lawless... You know what? I don't even remember what Lawless had. Like, because it's literally a TikToker. I don't understand this. Like, I don't understand a lot of things about this game. It just seems like they threw everything at a board and said whatever sticks. In every dimension that the squad has chased Brainiac to so far, he has already taken over the Elseworld and terraformed it into a twisted vision, but something is different in this time. Task Force X are catching up to Brainiac's interdimensional conquest, and it looks like he's only just arrived to this new Elseworld. This Elseworld completely reconceives Superman's homeworld of Smallville as a medieval village, completely stripped of the advanced technology that empowers the modern-day Justice League. While fighting against Brainiac during incursions, you'll be able to see the remnants of the local battles against Brainiac, windmills, and homes from complete medieval village, and even the Hall of Justice reimagined as a feudal castle. Again, why? This makes absolutely no sense. Superman's home of Smallville? Deathstroke is Batman's enemy. Like, you see, like, what's going on here? I guess if you're going to end the game, you might as well end it on a what the fuck moment. But then we get the new weapons, guerrilla warfare, I don't care. Like, these are the new weapons you're going to get. Why is there a brain in the jaw? You know what? Whatever. And these are apparently the new costumes, which look... Oh my god. Just, oh my god. This is... Why? Why? What is this? You know what? Whatever. This is the final season. We don't have to deal with this crap anymore, but... Yeah, that's the end of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. It's ending on a low whimper. WB has fulfilled their contractual obligations to deliver all 4 season battle passes as part of the digital deluxe edition. And honestly, I think the best move for this and moving forward is to retcon it. Say, this never happened. This was like some sort of weird video game that someone crafted within the Batman Arkham universe, and Barbara Gordon or Tim Drake was playing the game, or have Red Hood be playing the game and being like, yo, this is shit. I don't want to play this anymore. Just do that. There you go. That's a free idea, WB. Make it that someone was playing this video game based on like the Suicide Squad, developed by, I don't know, some random studio within your universe. There you go, retcon this. Batman never died on a park bench. Superman didn't die because of guns, and oh god. And Lex didn't have like admiration for Wonder Woman. Dear god, the guy hates all metahumans. Why the frick would he care? Why would he ever have any admiration for the Amazonians? He would want them dead. I still laughed when I read that dossier. I was like, Lex Luthor said that. Lex Luthor. Do you know who this guy is? Oh god. Either way, hopefully this sends a message to WB saying stick to your studio's strengths. Like, I just got the Meta Quest for my birthday and I've been playing the Batman Arkham game on it. It is good. Like, that's the... I've never played a VR game that was dedicated that was this good. Like, I'm playing it even though I get motion sickness. It's a good game. Stick to that. Stick what works. Hogwarts Legacy worked. The Batman Arkham series worked. This single player VR game worked. Don't do things that you know aren't going to work and stop chasing trends. I mean, there are exceptions to that, such as Deadlock, I think that's what it's called for Valve, with the hero shooter, and Marvel's Rivals, but those games are also good. When you make a good game, people will buy it and they will have fun with it and they'll tell their friends to buy it. When you make a crap game like this, people will tell you everywhere, do not get it, not even for $5. I know I'm just speaking out of passion because I love the Batman Arkham franchise. I've played the games multiple times, even Arkham Origins, which I think gets a bad rap. That game is actually pretty good if you give it a shot. But yeah, this right here, this should have never happened. So tell me what you think in the comments below. I'm not happy that this game failed because it means people lose their jobs, but at the same time, hopefully this sends a message to whoever is running WB and say, just stick to what works, make your customers happy, listen to them, and don't try and chase trends. But that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Like, dislike, your choice. Bye.